Interesting. Oh, hey there. Would you like some candy? Have a good night. Hello, sir. I am your lawyer. Hi guys, it's me, JT. I wanted to talk about some scary things around this time of year. There's a lot of things that I'm kind of afraid of that never gets talked about this time of year. So I figured I'd kind of expound upon some of those fears. These things are not fun because, yes, they're kind of expected, but you never know what to expect from them. And yeah, it's just not fun because you have to do stuff that doesn't require drawing or creative writing or anything of the sort, and it's kind of terrifying. You don't exactly want to get swatted because you couldn't carry the two. You know what I mean? Making lunches. This is by far the activity I dread the most in my daily life. It's not even that hard, and it just takes a tiny bit of planning, but oh my gosh, I hate it so much. I've even had dreams where it becomes a nightmare because I forgot to make my lunch. How pathetic is that? It's just like looking for the right combination of things to put inside your lunch. And that is problematic for me because I don't usually shop in abundance all that much. I just kind of grab what I think I need for the week and go with it. So I try to make things in bulk if I can. So oftentimes I'll come into work with the exact same thing from day to day until I get tired of it, and then I'll switch to something else. Oh man, where do I even start with this one? It honestly just feels like you're in a dark room with a bunch of electric fences, and they're just like, good luck, and you have no light source. So in order to figure out exactly what you're doing, for like setting up LLCs and making a business and all that sort of stuff, you have to figure out by walking into those electric fences and being like, okay, now that wall is there and I am traumatized, but we at least know where one wall is. So eventually I guess I'll figure out where the 4 walls are, and that's not even considering what the heck is on the floor. Oh my goodness, where do you even start with this one either? It's kind of hard to pin down what it is necessarily about this that really gets me, but this one is so agitating. Now, I've never had a new car before, so at least I don't have to hire an electrician to fix it. However, I am still not a car guy, so I have no idea what's going on when that check engine light goes off. While I'm sure the automotive world has some really interesting stuff in the fabrication and the design process of how all the things go together, I don't have time for that. I just want you to work, okay? I can replace a flat, I can, do all the regular stuff for maintenance on a car, but man, when it comes to the time where it's like, some weird problem arises, I don't want to deal with it. And I don't want to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get it fixed either. But I guess that's just the price we pay for the privilege of having a car. So I'm gonna try to be grateful about that, but man, it's sometimes kind of hard to be. People asking what you do for a living. Yikes. This one's kind of scary because I never know what to say. Because sometimes I think to myself, oh, I love animation and I love doing this stuff, but it's not really my job either. While I don't mind my day job, sometimes it's just not the kind of opener that I want to use in this conversation with people. Sometimes it'll be like, hey JT, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a creative entrepreneur. But then you think about it and you're like, does my bank account back this up? However, that is part of being an entrepreneur if you ask a lot of them. So maybe I'm right on track with that. But it doesn't feel quite right. You're just like, oh, I do YouTube videos. But then you don't really want to get into that conversation, so you're like, oh, I don't know how to talk about what I'm passionate about without revealing this thing, and I don't exactly want to send you my channel, so. And that's about all the extra little things that scare me. There's, of course, like horror movies and dolls and stuff like that that could be creepy, but I figured it'd be more fun to talk about things that aren't nearly as treaded. You know what's also scary? This video's ending, like, right now.